What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How is your weekend going, Carl? How's your weekend going?
Well, weekend's about to start. I just finished up work, man. I was telling you, just I just had breakfast and it's 5 p.m. All day I've been working, man.
Jesus, man, you look tired. You're always very energetic and bubbly all
Yeah,
the time, but
yeah.
you look
Hopefully,
very tired today.
I'll be calmer now. Now I'm a little more tired.
Look, man. Obviously, we had game week 24, and
Yeah,
we did the predictions for that, and it looks like a lot of people reacted very well with our predictions show. So we say we're going to continue predicting the Premier League, and we're going to
yeah,
continue previewing the Premier League games. So
yeah,
we're in week 25 now. I see you taking your paper. Uh,
yeah,
Guys, the reason why Kyle is taking the paper is he wants to make sure that he has all the predictions we have on paper. So every we have a show where you can hold corn or you can have flowers. So Kyle wants to make sure to hand people corn. That's the reason why he's immediately getting paper to make sure that he's ready. So guys who are
yeah.
watching, look, like the vid, subscribe to both of the channels, True City Fan and Peach Points, and also like the vid and share it to anybody. So look, let's start off. So I'm just gonna share the screen so that we can start off with the first game, and then we'll go on for the first game. Some of the games we're not gonna take long if they are not very interesting games. Sorry for that. I know that everyone as a fan feels that team's game is interesting. So look, we're just gonna go straight to the page. As you can see, Carl, the first game we're going to look at is at 12:30. That's Man United versus Southampton. So Southampton are going to travel to United to play against them. So how do you see this one going? We might have to take a bit of time on this one.
I think Southampton have been fantastic, man. I mean, let's look at
Amazing.
that. This week we talked about their form guide, and we looked at
Where are they on the table, though? Let me give me a minute.
yeah.
Uh, Southampton are 10th on the table with 28 points, and
Look at the form guide.
Brighton is on top of them with 30.
Yeah, but look at their form guide. Look at their form guide. Look at the last 5 games they've played.
Yeah,
And I
I'm
know,
going. I'm going to check that in a minute. Go ahead, be talking. I'll be checking that.
yeah, because we talked about during the last predictions this week when they were going to play Tottenham. We said that we believe that they were going to get something from that game,
Yeah,
but
we
we
did.
thought
Yeah.
maybe Tottenham would win it 2-1. But because when we saw the form guide, we were like,
Mm.
wow, and I'm not this, not, we're like, wow, they actually play well. Look at that. They actually played them 1-1 earlier on this season in August.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
And that was during the whole hype of Ronaldo just coming in and this and Sancho coming in. So it's, Man United were actually on form then, and they got a 1-1. Now the 9-0 is the 9-0. I'm not gonna worry about that one too much because that's like
Yeah, the 9-0 just happened. That's
yeah.
the time when.
Scroll down, scroll down,
Look,
a bit. Scroll down a
yeah,
bit.
I'm gonna scroll down a bit. So there is. It's usually a
1-1.
tight game apart from the
Yeah,
9-0.
yeah. 1-1, 2-2. Okay, 3-2. The 9-0, and then it was 1-1. Then now
Yeah, you're right about that.
look at the form
So
guide. Scroll below the form guide. You see what I'm talking about? There, there. So they've played 5 games, lost
mm-hmm,
21, won two,
mm-hmm,
drawn two. United
yeah,
have played 5 games, won two, drawn one, lost two. So they're basically really, but
it's the
but but
same. It's a
but
bit
Southampton
balanced.
have played harder games. Look at that. Spurs won 3-2. City drew 1-1 because they lost to Wolves. They beat Brentford and they drew again with Spurs.
We keep the bit Brentford 4-1.
Yeah, look at the
Mm.
Spurs results. 2 Spurs results.
Yeah, they haven't lost to Spurs both times.
You know.
Mm. Yeah, you're right about that. It looks like it's going to be a very difficult game. Going to
Yeah.
be so okay. So since you're looking at everything, I'm pretty sure you've also heard about this. United have already the players have already started blaming the coach, saying his tactics are old again.
Yeah. Talk to me about that, man. Talk to me more about that.
Yeah, this okay. So what's come out is there's now a lot of players talking to the media. Obviously, it's players; they have to be doing this, saying his tactics are old and they want Pochettino.
Mhm.
So there was a few shows where people are saying we are tired of listening to these players. A lot of United fans say they're tired of listening to these players because these
Mhm.
players keep complaining about every player, every coach that comes at United. So people are like, maybe it's time for these players to start blaming themselves. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, they should. I mean, there's only so much a coach can do. If you, I watched the game they played against. Was it Burnley or who was it last game? And
Yeah, Burnley.
they just don't seem to be. Their mind just doesn't seem to be there. I can't blame them. I mean, United going to hire Ragnick. Ragnick, that who has he coached? Really big clubs. I guess coached nobody.
Yeah, but was it Ragnick supposed to be the godfather of
Who made
Klopp and Tuchel and football?
who made him godfather of Club and Tuchel? You know,
That's what they told us. That's what we were told, that he's the godfather of football.
some godfathers need to retire after a while. Let the kids do the running of the business. But listen,
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a difficult game for United. If they don't get their act right, it's going to be a difficult game because what the key about this game is if Ragnick plays the 4-2-2-2 system, right, which he likes to play, right?
hmm
Now that's what Southampton plays, and they play it very, very well. So now you have a team that plays a 4-2-2-2, Southampton, that know how to play it well, versus United who are trying to figure it out. It's going to be a difficult game for them. So
yeah. So looking at the way Southampton are playing, the way they like Spurs were playing better than United. No offense to United fans, Spurs played better. So looking at that and taking into account everything that's happening right now at United, with these footballers saying they don't want Ragnick because his tactics are old. How do you see the game going? Who do you think is going to win this game? What's your prediction?
I think the worst case, I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's probably going to be. So I'm leaning towards Southampton, man. I'm really leaning towards it because they have Broja. That Broja boy is good.
Yeah,
And
Brocha, here he's on loan from Chelsea.
yeah, and then James Ward-Prowse for me is the best crosser of the ball in the Premier League. The best. He's the
Yeah,
best.
the Dagger Football Channel says 2-1 Southampton. That's a good prediction. That's a very strong prediction. I was going with the same thing. I think
Yeah,
Southampton are going to win. For me, I think they're going to win this. I think they're going to win this
I think
2-1.
it's going to
What's
be
the
a
goal for
draw.
2-1?
I think it'd be a 1-1 draw.
Okay, so you listed that down so that you can
I
hold
have.
con.
I
You
have.
can hold con in the next show.
What about you?
2-1. I'm going with the 2-1. Same as Doug. Thank you. Welcome, Doug. Welcome, Doug. Welcome to the live. So that's 2-1. Okay, grand. Okay, let's move over to the next match. That's Brentford versus Crystal Palace. So Brentford are going to be at home, and
Yeah.
Crystal Palace are going to be away. So what do you think? This is what they are meeting for the first time. For the first time. Oh no, they met before and it was a nil-nil draw. They met
Yeah.
each other. It was a nil-nil. So this time, this is this is. Oh my God! Look at Brentford. Jesus Christ! This is where they are right now. I'm
Let's
just
talk
going
about
to first of all show you where Brentford and Crystal Palace are on the table. So if we go to the tables,
Mm.
let's see if I get to the table. Okay, for a minute. Okay, so if we go to the Premier League table,
Mm.
Crystal Palace are sitting 13th, Brentford are 14th, and
Yep.
Brentford,
Yep. They're very close.
they are they're away from the bottom, but they have to be careful also with those L's they're getting. I'm surprised and shocked that Everton and Leeds United are down there too. That's very shocking. But anyway, we've seen that they've been playing well. Newcastle are going up, but Brentford are 14th right now. So Crystal Palace are 13th. So between these two guys, it's a very tight game, and they both need the win. Crystal Palace needs the win to get away from Brentford. Brentford needs the win to get over Crystal Palace.
Yeah, this one is another draw, man. This one is another draw.
Well, what do you say? Do you think Brentford are going to stay? Because I know they started very well, but
Yeah,
teams like Newcastle and Norwich have started picking up points. So look at Brentford with the L. Is it just because
yeah.
maybe they have a difficult run?
But look at who they've played, man. Seriously, Liverpool, United, City, all gone. Not playing them again. Wolves, all gone. All those teams are in the top half of the table, right? So that's a tough run for a newly promoted team. You play against Southampton, you lose. You go to Liverpool, you lose. United, you lose. Wolves, you lose, and City, you lose. They're expected to lose those games, really. So yeah, I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Shout out to Doug. Uh, Doug for football channel. He covered he covered the whole Afcon. Never
Oh,
missed a game. Covered all of it. Shout out to him and respect, man. Respect to him.
yeah.
Very good channel. He's a Liverpool fan and very good channel. The only
Mhm,
thing I don't like about him is the Liverpool fan. I'm joking. Uh,
mhm.
anyway, so look, so for you, you say it's a draw, right?
Let me get off the fence. Let me pick a winner. I think Brentford will win it 2-1.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm going
Okay,
Brentford
2-1
2-1.
for Brentford.
Yeah,
Uh, I think Crystal Palace are going to win this. I think Crystal Palace are more hungry and are better equipped. I think
okay,
Crystal Palace are going to win this. I think they're going to win this 3-1. I'm going for a 3-1 Crystal
okay,
Palace so
okay.
that we can all be different sides of the fence. Okay,
Yeah,
so let's move on to our next match, which is also going to be interesting. It's the match of the two teams that were expected to perform very well this season. Two
yeah,
teams that obviously, look, let's not. Okay, look, let's just talk about this. I think Leeds United have been affected by injured players. I think so. They had a lot of injured players. We can actually give them that.
yeah.
But Everton, they bought very well. They've got very strong players, but it looks like it just doesn't click. Do you think Lampard is going to do it? Because we were bigging him up last week.
See this game, man. It's going to be
Uh,
just like the Aston Villa game.
yeah. So here is the recent meetings.
Yeah, yeah. This game is just going to be like the Aston Villa game, and I say that because I feel like Lampard likes to play open football. To watch the
Hmm.
Everton versus Villa game, it was the Everton versus who did they play again? Newcastle game, right?
Yeah,
Everton
they
were
lost to
very open.
Norwich.
They were very
Mm,
open. They're very open, and Newcastle basically just matched them for intensity.
mm,
And with Leeds United, the way they play, I mean, all their players are coming back fit. They're
mhm.
running again like they used to run before.
Dan James is playing very well.
Yeah, this game is going to be another difficult game. It's going to be a difficult game. Um, another hard one to call, man. This is going to be another hard one to call. I'm going to go Leeds United, I'm going to go 2-1 Leeds United.
2-1 Leeds United.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Maybe my
Uh,
bias is kicking here because I like Leeds United, but
and you don't like Lampard.
I like Lampard. I like him a lot. Oh, I like him. I respect him
Mm.
tremendously.
Yeah, for me, to be honest with you, I'm going to go for a draw. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I'm going for a draw,
Uh,
about 3-3. I think this will be back and forth. Uh, even though there's something in my heart telling me that this is another L for Everton
look at
because
that. Look at that form guide, man. Look at that for Everton. That's whew, loss. Draw against Chelsea. Okay.
they are one of the teams that have lost to Norwich this season.
Wow.
It's
Brighton,
it's
Norwich,
embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Newcastle. Wow. That's
They
that's
are the ones who've given points to teams that we never thought would get points.
that's a tough
That's how
game.
bad it is. So you know what? Good luck to you, Lampard, and all the Everton fans. I hope you guys pull back, and obviously you do better going forward. So okay, so let's go to Watford versus Brighton. I had a bit of hope on Watford, but they disappointed me last week. I thought they were going to try their best to maybe even get a draw, but looks like it didn't go well for them. So this is Brighton and Watford recent
Yeah.
meetings. It looks like Brighton has been winning most of their meetings.
I
Obviously,
think.
Watford won their first meeting, obviously because I think they were stronger then. Brentford, Brighton, not Brighton. Brighton had just come up, so Watford was actually the stronger team. But
Yeah.
here's the recent form. It hasn't been great for Brighton. They've been getting a lot of draws.
Yeah. This one again is, I mean, with Roy Hodgson at Watford, he's made them more solid defensively. They
Hmm.
only lost 1-0 to West Ham, which is not not bad.
And they drew to Leicester.
Yeah. So Brighton are a
They
good team.
drew they drew with Chelsea too,
Brighton's
twice.
Brighton's problem is that they can't score enough goals, and you have Roy Hodgson at Watford who can defend well. This
Yeah,
has draw written all over it again.
it has. So what are you going for? Are you going with the draw?
Yeah, I'm going 1-1.
Okay, okay. As much as I would appreciate Watford, I think they will still not have enough to put away Brighton. I think Brighton are going to beat them 2-0.
Oh, is
So
it
I'm
2
going
0?
with the 2-0. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going 1-1. Yeah, yeah. I'm going 1-1.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be 2-0 to 2-0. Yeah.
Okay. 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 What's next?
Okay. So what's next? So we're going. Oh, now we're going over to. We're going over to the big one. We're going over to Norwich versus Man City.
Yeah. This one, and we'll come and talk about formations afterwards, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Norwich are not going to score a goal. The question is, how many goals are we going to score, and how much does the Champions League coming up affect our game?
Mm-hmm.
So, having said that, I'm going to go with a score of 2-0.
Jesus Christ, they have been doing well, haven't they? They have tried. They have taken themselves from the gutter. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, they have.
Yeah, the fair play to Dean Smith, man. I was doubting him. I thought he was just an Aston Villa merchant. I didn't know he was gonna make it.
No,
Like
he's
I
a
didn't
good
know
guy.
that.
He's a good guy. That's why I'm saying that they're going to, it'd be tough to break them down, but I think we'll do 2-0.
Oh, okay, cool. So 2-0, 2-0. For
Oh,
me,
they beat Watford 3-0. Everton 2-1. Okay, at home. So
yeah, yeah.
they haven't lost at home recently.
No, they went away to Watford and beat Watford, and then they were home and beat Everton.
Oh, I see. Oh, not
The
bad.
away form is the one that they've got two losses, so they're difficult to beat at home.
Yeah, that's why I'm going 2-0.
2-0. I don't know. I feel like I feel like after they beat us 3-2, I think we started taking them seriously. As you can see, we've beaten them five above ever since. Remember? So I think we sort of take them seriously. I think the players took it a bit personal, because I think this was one of the most embarrassing games, if I remember.
Oh,
I
that
remember
game,
I watched that. Yeah,
that
I
game.
watched it after work. I was hurt. I was hurt, Carl.
So we haven't beaten them away.
No, we have.
When?
No,
Oh,
we haven't. Oh my God, we drew in 2016. Wait a minute, we haven't played them away.
yeah,
Yeah, we haven't beat them. Also, they beat us when they got promoted recently. They beat us.
yeah. That was
But look at the history. We always struggle away to them.
that's a that's a that's a terrible. That was a terrible game.
Oh, I can't believe we struggle against
But
Norwich
but
away.
but the game before this 0-0 away was 7-0.
Mm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go 2-0.
Yeah, I think regardless, we're playing them away this time. I think the boys take them more seriously. As you
Yeah.
can see, they started taking them more seriously. So I think they will be beaten. I think it'll be like 5-0 again. You know why I'm saying that? Because I've noticed Norwich, even with Dean Smith, they still play open football. I don't know if
Yeah.
you get it. They still want to play football,
Yeah.
especially when they're at home. They want to play football. So I think it's a 5-0. Somebody will give it a 5-0.
You're gonna get 5-0.
Yeah, 5-0 again. It's going to be 5-5-5-5.
I like that. You know.
Well, there's something that's in my heart that's telling me that Pookie is going to score. It's in Cantwell. He's gone to Bournemouth. Yeah, he is gone to Bournemouth.
Yeah. Yeah. He's going to Bournemouth. Yeah. Yeah.
That's one of the good players gone.
So you're doing 5-0. I'm doing 2-0. Okay.
Yeah, 5-0. I think 5-0. Let's be honest. I think we're gonna beat them 5-0. Sometimes it's good to be
The reason
confident.
I'm not going 5-0 is because I feel like they've improved since that 5-0. And so I'm trying to say, okay, can we be more conservative? But that's fine.
Yeah, yeah. I think 5-5-5-5. I'm going to 5-0. So okay, let's move on to that. Let's go on to the next game. That's Burnley versus Liverpool, and Liverpool are going to travel to Turf Moor, which is one of the hardest places. And Liverpool, let's just see how they've done with Burnley. So Burnley and Liverpool, this is how it's been.
Yeah, we actually have
You know,
more. They actually have better results away at Anfield than they do.
yeah, they seem to do that, and a lot of Liverpool fans seem to fear Burnley. Apparently, Burnley make it very difficult.
Yeah, scroll down a bit. Is there any more games there? There's
No, no, it starts from
1-1.
2019.
Okay, 1-1, 0-1. No, yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, 1-0. Yeah, they beat them 1-0.
Yeah, zero
Yeah,
three. Yeah, yeah. So not
yeah.
too much. I mean, Liverpool should win this, but Burnley are tough and they're fighting for their lives, man.
Yeah, they seem to want to get out of that bottom.
I mean, Liverpool should win this, but is it Sunday or Saturday?
It's Sunday. I think it's gonna be Sunday. Bear with me for a minute.
Yeah, Sunday. It's Sunday. I see it.
Yeah, Sunday, 13th
Yeah.
of February. Huh?
What are you going? What are you going for this one?
I think it's going to be tight. I think Liverpool are not going to are not going to go there and get their own way. I think at Anfield they have back the fans. The fans are back, and I think their fans are trying their best to push them over the line so that
Mhm.
they can compete and get closer to City. I think Burnley fans they also want this. They want to stay in the Prem. So I think it's Burnley are not going to give them an easy game.
Yeah.
So here is the thing. Did you see how Burnley played against United, where they
Yeah.
played counter-attack football and over
Yeah.
the ball over the top? If
Yeah.
Burnley play that sort of football, I think Liverpool are going to struggle because what I've noticed is they are still playing high lines against small teams, and even Leicester managed to go in behind. Do you get what I
Yeah.
mean? Managed to. So I think with your man, that new player they bought, that big player they bought,
Well,
I think he's going to.
yeah. Go ahead. Finish up. Sorry.
I think it's going to cause them trouble. I just think there's just something telling me. I'm not
Yeah.
being biased or hating Liverpool. There's just something telling me that it's not going to be as easy. If this was maybe a Burnley in a good position, when Burnley are in a good position, they will give you the game. They've done that to us before, where you say Burnley doesn't even want to play. First leg they'll make it hard for you. You win them 2-0. The second leg, they just 4-0. They don't even care because they were always 13th, 11th. But this is a
Yeah.
Burnley that's at the bottom, and I don't think Sean Dice and the boys want to go down.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how Maxwell Cornet, who gave us lots of problems when he was at Lyon, plays on that left side against Alexander Arnold, because
Yeah,
he likes to go forward and whip the ball in. Cornet is a guy who's going to hog the touch side line, the white line, as a winger on the left hand side, and he has pace. It's not a so if they get that ball up to him, what can he do in transition to cause a goal? And that Verghorst versus Van Dijk is going to be a very interesting proposition to watch. So, I mean, Liverpool should win this though, but I'm going to go draw. I'm going to go
I,
0-0.
are you going for a draw?
Yeah, I'm going to go 0-0. It should,
Okay, okay.
it should win it. No, Liverpool probably win. What are you going?
I don't know. Like I know Liverpool, like
They should win it
Jota
one.
and I'm just thinking. Do you think Burnley are going to keep Jota and Salah out? Because Jota is, oh yeah, like I know Salah is dangerous, but Jota is dangerous in the box. You know what I mean? Salah is
Yeah,
dangerous out of the box. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe Liverpool, maybe what 1-0, 2-1.
What could it says this could get clipped, Patrick? I think it was the 5-0 I was talking about. Let me read. If the result goes in the favor of Norwich, now let them clip it. Let people clip it.
But
uh,
the reality is that if we don't beat Norwich, then we're not serious. I'm sorry. I'm not
yeah, we
disrespecting
don't
Norwich.
beat Norwich. We're not. Yeah, we don't beat Norwich. We're not
Yeah,
serious.
I'm not disrespecting Norwich because they're trying to get out of the relegation zone. But if you're competing for the title and you're playing a team that's in the relegation zone, you should be able to get points. You should be able to get points against them, in my opinion. But it's football. Anything can happen. Especially with the Champions League coming up on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So you say you're gonna go for a draw, right? 1-1.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 1-1.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay. For me, I think Liverpool are gonna win this. Even though
Mhm.
I said they're gonna have a difficult day, I think they're gonna win this because of Jota, man. That Jota guy, he's in form. I fear him more than I fear Salah. Salah, yes, he's phenomenal, but Jota is just a fox in the box. I think they will score. I'm looking. I think it's gonna be a tough game, but it's gonna be like a 2-1 for me.
Okay.
2-1, 2-1 to Liverpool.
I'm looking forward to this when we play them in April, man. I'm so looking
I
forward to
can't
this
I
game.
can't wait, especially
Oh, can't
with that
wait, man.
defense of theirs. That the defense
I
doesn't look great
cannot
anymore.
wait. I just cannot wait, man. Seriously, it's just I'm so excited about that game. Um, it'll be interesting, but yeah, I just feel like we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because they also have
Yeah.
Inter Milan. They have Inter Milan away on Wednesday.
Uh,
You know, so this is where the Champions League thing begins to kick in, right? Where players are saying, okay, how much you want to expend for now between now. I guess what the PSG game versus Rennes, in the French league in Paris, and PSG basically got the goal in the last minute of the game, and they were really poor because their mind is on the Champions League game against Real Madrid on Tuesday. So this is where that Champions League issue comes in, where players are planning for that and then looking at games in the weekend as a distraction, which may also affect us as well against Norwich.
yeah,
So
that is true. You're right about that. So
that's why I'm going 1-1. Yeah.
okay, cool. So one. Okay, grand. Okay. So what is the next? Let's go to the scroll over to the next game. So guys, Kyle says this game he thinks it's gonna be 1-1. Brendan are gonna make it difficult for Liverpool. Guys in the comments, or people are gonna watch the video later. Please tell us what your score is. What's the score between Liverpool? Liverpool are going to Turf Moor, and Turf Moor is a very difficult side, a difficult place to go, difficult stadium, very small stadium, and very small stadium, and very good ground. Amazing fans for Burnley. They want to push their team from the bottom, and so let's just see how things go. Okay, so let's move over to this game. Newcastle versus Aston Villa,
I,
both attacking teams.
I'm really looking forward to this game, man.
Yeah,
I don't know why I like Newcastle. I just don't know why. Maybe it's
they're
because of
playing good. They're playing attractive football. Your man Eddie Howe has
yeah,
always been a good coach.
yeah. I think Newcastle are going to win this game. I think they'll
Okay,
concede, but they'll win. I think they'll win 2-1.
okay. So you think it's gonna win 2-1? 2-1.
Yeah, Newcastle.
I think it's gonna be a draw. I think it's gonna be 2-2. I think it's going to be the same replicate of the Leeds United game.
Yeah,
Both attacking, but both of them on the. Coutinho is dangerous. Wow, what have you thought so far? Very dangerous player.
he's been good. He's been decent. He's been really good for Villa. That is, he's been good for Villa.
Yeah, he's been money. I think you know what I have noticed. I think Coutinho just needs to not have pressure. I think when he has so much pressure,
Mhm.
things are not well for him. But with less pressure, he plays better.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah. So okay, so I'm going with the 2-2, and you're going 2-1 Newcastle. I hope Newcastle make it. Newcastle fans, if you're watching, I'm with you. I hope you guys make it. I hope you guys stay in the Premier League, and I hope you guys are allowed to spend all that money, and then you come into the top four. I hope you play Champions League football. I think you guys deserve better. Your old owner, I think, or the owner who owned you before was blocking you a lot. So we go over to the team that disappointed us this week, Carl. We all thought that Wolves are gonna have a bit of a fight against
Yeah, yeah.
Arsenal, but they,
But to be fair, we did call this game as very, very tight. But we
yeah,
thought,
we did. Yeah.
did we say Wolves are going to win, or did we say we said Wolves
I
going to win?
said Wolves, I think so, and you said, I think you said draw or something.
Yeah, I think so. So where's the game?
So the game, this game is going to be at Spurs at the Tottenham
Oh,
Hotspur Stadium.
that's a game. That
Yeah,
is that's there's some good games this weekend, though. That's a game, man.
yeah, and that's how things have been going in the past for Wolves. Spurs beat them 2-1, and they beat Spurs 3-2. Then they
Yeah.
drew 1-1. Then Spurs won. Then there's another tight 1-0.
The
And
problem with
there you go.
Wolves is they can't score enough goals. They don't concede much,
Yeah.
but they can't
So
score.
Yeah, but if you look at that, it looks like Wolves have better form than Spurs, and Wolves have played strong teams,
They
very
have.
strong teams. Both sides have played strong teams.
They have. Yeah, you're right. They
Mm.
have. Look at that. Arsenal, Brentford were not too strong. Southampton, United, Chelsea. These are strong teams,
Mm.
and they're still like seventh or eighth. They've done well. I think I'll go for a draw.
You're going for a draw.
Yeah, go for a draw.
I don't trust that Spurs defense, Tottenham defense. Sorry, Tottenham fans. I think I'm gonna go with the Wolves 2-1, 2-1 win to Wolves.
Okay, you're going 2-1 for Wolves.
Yeah, 2-1 for Wolves. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going draw. I'm going to go. I'm going 1-1
You're going to the
because
draw of 1-1.
yeah, because Wolves don't score many goals. But they don't concede many goals, and then Tottenham can't keep a clean sheet, but they score goals. It's like
Yeah, true. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, guys, let's move on to the next match. So we're going to go to Leicester and West Ham. Uh, Leicester City, another disappointment. I don't understand what's happening with that team. Brendan Rodgers came out weeks ago, a week ago, actually days ago, and said that some of these players are playing for the uh, position. Twitter, Fabrizio Romana just tweeted that Talisman, or is it Talisman, whatever his name is,
Tielemans.
Talisman. Yeah, he's not. Tillemans. Yeah, Tillemans. He hasn't extended his contract, and he's not going to extend his contract.
Yeah, there are problems. There are problems with that club, man.
Yeah, so he's leaving. He's a good player, by the way. He's a good player. He's a very very good player.
Yeah, but how long does he have
It
left on his
looks.
contract?
I'm not sure, but looks like it's not much. They're trying to renew it, and he says he's not going to renew. So I'm pretty sure. I think it said 2023, so it's next year. That means he's free next year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There are problems. Um, West Ham too are inconsistent sometimes.
Excuse me. Yeah.
So two teams are inconsistent.
Yeah. The last meeting, West Ham beat Leicester City 4-1.
Yeah.
Then before
Uh,
West Ham
yeah.
beat Leicester City 3-2. Before West Ham beat Leicester City 3-0.
Yeah, I'm going Leicester, man. I'm going West Ham. Sorry, I'm going West Ham.
Yeah, so far this is what Leicester have won a 1-1 game against Liverpool. Obviously they lost recently, but they won against Liverpool.
Wow.
West Ham lost against Leeds. 6-3 against Man City.
Yeah.
3-2 against Spurs, but I think it's bad for Leicester. I think West Ham are way way stronger and way in form. They will
Yeah.
put Leicester away. So for me, I'm also going with the West Ham win. I think West Ham are going to win this 3-1.
Same here. I think 3-1.
Yeah, I think Leicester will be shipping a lot of goals. Another disappointing team, Brendan Rodgers. I don't know what happens to him. He starts so well. The only consistency he had was at Celtic. That's the only consistency on his CV. But in other clubs, he always starts very well and ends very badly. Okay, so we are going to go before. By the
There's
way,
one,
guys who are watching,
there's one more game. There's one more game.
yeah, I was about to say before we go to the United game, I wanted to tell you that just for the Man City fans, we're just going to do a 5 to 10 minute session of just the Man City game, just for me and Carl to make the lineup and post it on Twitter, isn't it, Carl? Fine with that?
Yes. Yep. That's
Grand, yeah.
correct.
So look, for United fans, as I said, I think I was telling you this off camera. I don't know if I said, there's been a lot of gossip coming out of United. Says the players are not happy with Ragnick. I don't know who they're going to be happy with. Players, they want Pochettino. That's the same Pochettino who's got PSG out of the cup games. I don't know if you know that. He's got knocked out from cup games. Same Pochettino who did not win the trophy in PSG, which is it's supposed to be easy to win. Do you get for a team like PSG, they always
Yeah.
win it. This is the same Pochettino that things are not working out for him. For PSG, he's trying to manage the egos at PSG, yet it looks like United players, according to the rumors, want him, and they also have got egos. What do you think? Before we move on, what do you think? Do you think player control is the issue at United? That these
Yeah.
players have so much
I mean,
power?
it's part of the issue. There's a whole structural issue from the top to the bottom. I mean, think about I tweeted one thing in August when they signed Ronaldo. I said that Ronaldo will be the albatross that takes down Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I tweeted it,
Hmm.
right? Everybody say, "Ah, no, Ronaldo is the next best thing. He's Champions League. Ronaldo is going to do this. He's going to win the Premier League. He's going to do that." They have Champions League Varane. They have Sancho. And I said Sancho first of all is overrated. I kept arguing,
Yeah.
telling people it was overrated. People abused me. I said Varane is finished. Real Madrid doesn't get rid of players.
You know what? Shout out to one of my friends who supports Madrid, JP, John Paul. He told us that when Varane was being bought by United, my friend JP said to the United fans that guys, Varane is finished. He's not even that good. He was actually being carried by Ramos, and the Casemiro was protecting him. So it looks like he was right. He's not as good as people think he
Yeah,
is. Yeah.
we called it, and then here we are. Right now, I back Arsenal to make the top four instead of United
Mm.
because they're still going to play each other, and that's
Is it
going to be one hell of a game.
throughout all season or it's just recently?
Sorry,
Is this how you felt all season, or it's just recently
all
with the
season,
recent result?
with Arsenal.
Mm,
No, I changed my mind with Arsenal. Like I actually thought United were going to do well, but not win the title. But
mm,
I knew Ronaldo. Once Ronaldo came, all my predictions were like, no, this guy is going to take them down. It's not gonna because it's not because the guy's a bad guy. It's because they changed the way they play. It changes the way they play. They were devastating as a counter-attacking side. They went a whole season and a half not losing a game away, right? Beat us, twice in that time. Beating everybody. It didn't lose to Liverpool away. It didn't lose to Chelsea away. It didn't lose to anybody away. And all of a sudden, you bring a guy who's 36, who's not as quick, not as fast, can't press as much, into a team that plays counter-attacking football. It changes the way you play. And when you do that, you can't afford those tiny margins against the likes of City, Liverpool, and Chelsea.
So, do you think it was a mistake to replace Oli?
It doesn't change anything.
It's going to be the same. You think so?
It doesn't change anything. The
Okay,
results
so
right now, Oli would have probably gotten as well.
okay, cool. So look, United is not doing well. Maguire for 80 million was a waste of money. Luke Shaw keeps putting people on side. I watched the games. If you look at Luke Shaw, he's the one who keeps most of these players on side. Maguire in the last game, people are trying to keep a line. He decided to go in to press, then he left the gap, and that's how the goal came on. Very poor team, very poor team. Even De Gea, who's been the best keeper for them and the best player for them, he said maybe we're cursed. It seems like we're cursed. Things are not working out for us. It's just bad structure.
He said
Yeah,
that?
that's what he said. Yeah, he said maybe we're cursed. He says it feels like we're cursed. So look, yeah. So United are gonna play Brighton. So Brighton are playing twice. Wait, on Tuesday. So United are playing on Tuesday. Oh, I get it. I was wondering. I was like Brighton. I swear Brighton were playing Watford. United were playing Southampton. Okay, cool. So this is the last game. It's on Tuesday. Wait, is it Tuesday? Champions League day.
Yeah. Who's gonna watch this, right?
Yeah, I was about to say who's gonna watch this. Why is it on the Champions League day?
Because it's a rearranged game, I think.
Where are United not going to be playing for Champions League? I thought they're in the Champions League.
They're playing the upper week. So
okay.
They're going to be Champions League games every week till the end of February, early March, because they started and they do Tuesday, Wednesday, right? For some games, first leg, another Tuesday, Wednesday for the second set, first leg, and then Tuesday, Wednesday for the second leg of the second set, and then Tuesday, Wednesday for the second leg of the first set. That's how they do it.
Yeah,
So
I should give it to United though. They have always done well against Brighton. Brighton, which is a very difficult team, United have always done very well against Brighton.
Yeah, I mean, again, Brighton can't really score much, but it's. I'm going to go draw again. I'm going to draw.
Look at you sitting on the fence. For me, I'm going to shock you. I think Brighton are going to beat United 3-1. I think Brighton are going to outplay United. I think United players don't seem to be in it. Yes, they keep scoring and then keep complaining that maybe we're cursed, maybe we're unlucky. I think Brighton are going to beat them. I think Brighton can play good football.
Okay. We shall see. Corn or flowers, we shall see.
Cool.
So Patrick, so for every prediction that is right, if you get the score right, you get 3 points. If you get the prediction right, that is win, you get 1 point. If you get nothing, we get no points. Right? If you get let's say you said that City are going to be Palace, you said Norwich 5-0, that's what you said, right? If it's 5-0, you get 3 points. Okay, if City win 2-1, you get 1 point. But if City lose, you get 0 points. I think we award the right prediction with the right numbers with 3 points. Do we agree?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Um, who do we have in the background? Oh, he's gone. I was wondering who we had in the background because I think what's his name was asking for the link. What's his name? Abdullah.
Oh, okay.
So look, there's a comment here by Timothy. Liverpool aren't dropping any points chasing City. If City win, Liverpool win too. Liverpool 3-0 for the game against Burnley. Daniel says, "Come on, City." How you doing, Daniel? You've just come in time. We're about to focus on City now. So, guys, those are the predictions for me. As I said, I think Brighton are going to beat United. So, for those guys who came too late, you can watch the video. We did the prediction and preview for most of the Premier League games. And as Carl was talking about Champions League, I want to tell you guys we're also going to be doing previews for the Champions League. We're going to be doing it on Carl's channel. Carl is more of the expert in other teams around the world. I'm more of a visitor in that realm. So Carl is going to be heading that, and we're going to get ready. We're going to present you with tactics, lineups. We'll be prepared, and we'll show you another world of football. And obviously, Carl is going to do a few presentations during that. So, Carl, let's move on back to Man City.
Yeah,
So we are playing a game against Norwich, and we are 9 points in front of Liverpool so far.
yeah, yeah. 9 points in front with a game in hand, with a game played more.
Okay, 9 points in front with the game played more. So
Yeah,
basically, Liverpool are chasing us, and we have to continue winning, and for them to win,
yeah. I
it's
just
it's a cat and mouse game. It's a cat and mouse game.
I just checked the sporting game that just occurred today against FC Porto. They had 3 red cards. Sporting.
Oh, so they're a very, very rough
They lost.
team,
They lost the game. They drew the game 2-2. 3 red cards.
but they still drew.
Yeah, against FC Porto.
When you
Three
when
red.
you're when you're watching them, since you're already here, when you're watching them, what do you think of them? Like, where are they standing on the table in the league, and how
We'll
is
talk
the
about them on Sunday. We'll talk about it on Sunday. They are second on the table behind Porto. Three red cards, violent conduct, argument.
uh,
So
well, they're not going to like playing City because the boy is not going to be with them, so they're going to end up fouling people.
yeah, yeah. They play a back three.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they play
Wow.
a back three,
Okay.
which means that they're gonna basically sit back and try to counter like Chelsea do.
Okay.
Which means they won't see the ball much.
Yeah, they won't see much of the ball. So, guys, we've as we have done all the predictions for the Premier League, we're going to concentrate on Man City.
Yeah,
So far, Pep was talking in the press. He said that the only players that are injured is Gabriel and Palmer. I don't think
yeah,
Gabriel is injured. I think Gabriel is more has to do with the pregnancy. I think it's giving him a bit of a time with the pregnancy. That's just me because Gabriel Jesus is posting a lot of pictures of his wife, and it looks like the pregnancy is maybe is at that stage. I think it's considered Palmer. We're not sure because Palmer was playing well. There was no injuries that have been mentioned. He just keeps saying Palmer is injured. So look again on the bench. I'm pretty sure Markety and Delap are going to make the bench again, which is amazing. I'm pretty sure that's a boost on their confidence. The good thing about Markety is after he plays with us on the bench, he's still going to the academy and scoring goals. Another
yeah,
amazing goal. I know how you like this kid, and you've said this kid is very talented. I've also started watching him closely. It looks like there's a difference. This is what I wanted to just say. As I'm watching Carl, there's a difference. We don't have a player like Marketing. What I'm trying to say is most of our players. Oh yeah, we have a bit of Bernardo Silva in there because Bernardo Silva will do that. Marketing seems to like taking on players from in midfield. Most of our players play it safe and go into pockets. But Marketing seems to take the ball when he sees that we are not doing well. He dribbles past, finds an angle, either score, and he's a very good goal scorer. The goals are very amazing. As do you want to say anything yourself on Marketing? As
yeah. He reminds me of balance between David Silva and not Kevin. Almost like a combination of like David Silva with Foden. He's able to penetrate well, but he's also able to keep control of the ball and work in tight spaces, which I particularly like, especially for a young kid to be able to do that. To control the tempo of the game. If you watch the game that he played for us I think it was 2 games ago. He
Yeah, Pep was impressed. He said when he came
Yeah,
on,
the
what he
more he
did within those minutes were amazing.
right, the more he played, the more he was running the game, the rhythm of the game, the rhythm of the game. Speeding it up, slowing it down, right? Taking control, looking for pockets.
Making spaces. Yeah.
Yeah, making space, escaping from pressure, sucking the ball back, passing it on, connect, combination play. That's that kind of stuff is hard to teach, man. You have to have it. I mean, I coach kids. You can coach them to some extent, but that kind of intelligence and movement, it's something that the kids grow up watching, learning, practicing, and understanding as a skill, and he has it.
Yeah. So it also has to be talent. It's not just a matter of coaching. You have to be coached, but you also have to bring talent to the table.
Yeah, you have to understand the game. I mean, whenever I coach, the kids that I coach, especially my U14, I love the way they play. One of my kids, right? Fantastic kid, very, very intelligent. The movement on and off the ball, right? Just connecting the passes, circling back. You're changing the rhythm of the game. I didn't coach the kid to do that.
Uh,
Kid has that. I'm just saying, hey, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go here. I want you to go here. Here's a decision you need to make when you have the ball, right? That video that you shared today on the WhatsApp group of Ilkay Gundogan was a really good coaching video. Really, really good coaching video. I really enjoyed it because it shows me that those are the kind of things we are also trying to do, right? Where you say, okay, overload one side of the field, on the left-hand side, look for the outlet, which is that third man, and then switch the ball to the other side and running behind. He said the signal, the trigger, right?
Is that why Pep does this? Because everybody looks at him doing this. Because we know Benitez when he does this is keep it compact, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But Pep likes like
yeah,
he
yeah,
likes this.
yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
likes this. Yeah, and that's this. So he,
Whenever
he tells you spread it.
whenever you see Pep do this, remember he always does
Mm,
this, right?
uh,
Right? He's talking to Laporte or Cancelo to
mm,
switch the play,
uh,
right? So switching the play from one side of the field that's congested, that's overloaded,
uh,
to the other side, to the free man on the right
mm,
side.
mm.
Anyway,
Do you remember he said his football, just to say, but people said in an interview that his football is not to move the ball, but it's to move the other team. It's to
yes,
move them. Yeah, he says it's to take the concentration of the other team and move them around. That's what he's trying to do. Then he's trying to move them and disarm them. Then they can attack. So okay, let's move on to the lineup. So guys, we did the prediction for the Premier League games for week number 25. We did all the predictions and we did the previews. Now we're just going to do the Man City lineup versus Norwich. This is just the last segment of the show. Thank you guys who've been watching. I know. Big up to you, Melina. Big up to you, Melina. This is one of the good channels also, Carl. She does Arsenal. We should get her on for the Arsenal preview. If we ever play Arsenal again, we should get her
absolutely.
on. She's
I
yeah.
look, Melina. I really want Arsenal to make top four. I really do because I think it's good for Arteta. I think it's good for Arsenal, the club. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I think it's good for them, and I have many friends who are Arsenal fans.
Mhm.
I want them to make top four. I think they have it in them to make top four. I think they're a better team than West Ham, in my opinion.
They look
Uh,
better organized than most of the teams right now
yeah,
around them.
they're ahead of United, or they're just below United. Or maybe they're ahead. I'm not sure, but they have a game in hand, and I think they're ahead and the game in hand. Yeah, because West Ham,
Yeah,
Arsenal are fifth. I think United are sixth or seventh.
yeah. So look, man, everybody's rooting for you. I'd rather have Arsenal or at that position than have United and Spurs. I don't like those two. So guys, let's move on with the lineup. So Carl, the lineup in goal, we know it's going to be Edison unless he's
Yeah,
injured.
should be Eddie. Should be
What do you
Edison.
what do you think of him in the last game? He saved us. I like that
He's
save. The one.
getting better and better. And ever since Michael chewed him out, he's getting better.
Yeah, Michael has been on his case, hasn't he? Anderson is just the fact that some of the decisions he does in the Champions League are a bit what are you doing? So look, what about the right hand side? Do you think he's still going to stick with John Stones, who was very
No,
impressive but had one issue, speed to track back sometimes?
yeah, it's gonna be Kyle Walker. This game, I think it's Kyle. I think it's Kyle Walker.
Do you think that's what's okay? We'll talk about that in the UCL thing. I was about
Yeah, yeah.
to
We're talking
come
about
back
the
to.
UCL.
Okay, so what about the CBs? Somebody said they think it's going to be Nathan Ake and John Stones.
No, I think it's going
That's
to
what
be
somebody said online, and I told them, please, no, I beg, no.
no. I think it's going to be Diaz and Laporte.
Yeah, Diaz didn't play the last game, did he?
He played. Remember, they played all three.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, everybody was there.
It could be
Um,
it could be Stones and Laporte actually.
are you sure? Do you think he's gonna
Yeah,
keep Diaz
it could be Stones and Laporte.
because of how Stones played in the last game? Just give him a bit of a reward.
Yeah, it could be.
We might see the Diaz and Stones partnership come back.
We could.
We haven't seen that in a long time, have we?
That's a tough one, eh?
Yeah.
I'm going.
But I think
I'm going.
Stones will play after Stones' performance at right back. I think Stones. I think we saw. Do you know Stones have always thought
I think.
he would
I
make a
think.
good
I think.
CDM.
I think it's going to be Stones and Laporte.
Stones and Laporte.
Yeah, I think that. I think that captaincy ban to Diaz was compensation for that. I think it's going to be Stones and Laporte. I think
Hmm.
Diaz will start in Portugal. Remember, he's Portuguese.
Yeah. So what about left back? Are we still going back to Cancelo?
See, I
Zinchenko
have
come
a
in.
funny feeling that Zinchenko is going to start.
Okay.
If he's fit, I got a funny feeling he's going to start.
Even after the performance by Cancelo at left back again,
The
or
only,
do
the
you
only,
think do you
the
think
only
he's gonna
problem,
keep Cancelo? He's gonna keep Cancelo for the UCL.
I think so. The only problem here is that whenever I see Zinchenko and Laporte, they're always mistakes.
Yeah,
Have you
true.
noticed? They're always mistakes. Could it be Ake and Laporte? No, because
I,
then we
I wouldn't.
lose.
I wouldn't mind Ake to play in this game. To be honest, like for me, to be honest with you, Carl, the more people we rest before our Champions League game in Portugal, the better. But
Yeah,
also, you must remember this. There's also the option of starting somebody and then benching them.
yeah. I think it's going to be. I think it's Zinchenko. Yes, Zinchenko.
Yeah, you know yourself. Pep always wants to get guys in the comments and everybody watching on Twitter. Please get involved. Tell us who you're looking for. We did, as I said, we did the Premier League prediction, but now we're doing the lineup prediction for the Norwich game versus. So we're going to put this back line of Walker, John Stones, Laporte, and Zinchenko.
Yeah,
Yeah, I only feel safe in this lineup because Walker is there finally. At least if there is, because I think Brentford had joy because they were taking advantage of John
yeah,
Stones' pace.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what about here? Do you think it's gonna be Fernandinho or Rodri?
No, it's going to be Rodri. It's going to be Rodri. If Rodri had played the game that Fernandinho played, right, and I played the game again last 2 days ago, then I would have said
Uh,
Fernandinho. But I think it's going to be Rodri.
okay. Now the difficult part. I have a feeling that it's gonna be a good one. I think it's gonna be Gundogan in midfield. I think he will play him and then he'll keep either Bernardo Silva or De Bruyne, especially De Bruyne, maybe for the Champions League. But he said he subbed De Bruyne in the last game, didn't he?
Maybe it's easier for us to start with the wingers and then work back to
Yeah.
the
Okay.
middle.
Correct. Okay. So let's go with the wingers. So the wingers. Let's not forget that Jesus is injured. Palmer is injured. So the options we have is Foden, Jack, uh, Myers,
Sterling.
and yeah,
Sterling.
and Raheem. Yeah, Raheem. Did Raheem start the last game?
Did he start? Yes, he did. He played on left hand side because I was
Like,
complaining about inverted wingers. Remember?
yeah, he did. Yeah, Grealish came on later on. I think Grealish is gonna start this game.
I think so. I think
Hmm.
Jack is going to start as a false nine.
Is that so?
Yeah, yeah,
I think Pep sees Jack more of a false nine than an actual winger.
yeah. I think Sterling will start on the right.
So you think it's gonna bench Riyad Mahrez, who's doing well? Do you think it's gonna keep him for the Champions League?
I think he's going to keep him in Champions League. I think so.
Foden, unpopular opinion, Foden did not play well in the last game. I didn't like.
Because
It's
he's
not the
playing
same
this.
Foden. He's been a bit iffy since
Yeah, because he's
for
playing
a
the false
while.
nine. Playing the false nine. He's a left winger. He's a left footed. You
Uh,
know.
yeah. So who is going to go on the left? Obviously, is Foden.
I I think yeah. I think it's going to be Phil. Yeah,
Because I'm pretty sure Mahrez cannot play left.
yeah,
I've always wanted to see Mahrez left because
yeah,
he is a left footer, isn't he? I've always wanted to see him at the left.
yeah. Doesn't have the speed though. I think he's on his. He's on his technique and trickery, right? That's why he plays that inverted right. So then you have the problem of who do you play in midfield? Gundo Bernardo or Kevin Gundo or Kevin
Ah,
Bernardo?
I wouldn't play Kevin De Bruyne in this game. I don't know. I just feel keep him for the Champions League. Like
I agree.
I think
I
I
agree.
think bring Kevin
I
because
agree.
I think Bernardo needs more minutes. I think Bernardo needs to sharpen up.
I
He
agree.
was like non-existent in the last game. He was just there. Do you know what I mean? He was just there. And what I've noticed is, I don't know if it's just me, when De Bruyne is next to Silva, Silva caters for De Bruyne and doesn't
Yeah,
outstand
yeah,
out that much.
yeah.
Yet when he's with Gundogan, they seem to all bring the best out of each other. Am I wrong to say that?
No, you're right. I think whenever Bernardo plays with Kevin, there seems to be a drop off in one of the other or the other. Whenever
Yeah, it
Bernardo
seems
plays
like
with one, right, he kind of comes alive. You know, the
yeah,
only
we
game
have
where the only game where both of them play
here.
really well is the Liverpool game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Charlie
Charlie.
says hi, Carl and Patrick. How you guys doing? We're doing well, Charlie, man. We're doing well, Charlie. You're lucky you came at the point where we're doing the Man City segment. We started off with the Premier League games predictions, but now we're doing this Man City. Nice for you. Nice to have you here, man, Charlie. Drop us a like, Charlie. Drop us a like on both channels. Okay, so cool. So let's So you said okay. So are we sticking to Bernardo Silva and
I
Gundogan? I
think
think
I
Bernardo
think
Silva needs to sharpen
I
up.
think I think Gundo is going to start in the middle,
In
and then,
in another word, I'd be saying Gundogan and Marketing. That's it, my other word.
yeah. But we could do the 11, then we could do subs who are going to come in. How about that?
Yeah, grand. Okay, cool. No, you can add this up right here.
Okay, okay, put Gundogan and McAtee. Yeah,
And here,
Bernardo. Let's hold on. Let's hold on over there a minute. So that Grealish there, put under Grealish, put Delap.
oh, you think that, he might on this game, depending on how it goes, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
If,
Then we have one more sub, right?
yeah, one more sub, yeah.
Ah,
Walker doesn't need to be sub. Walker can stay here as much as he
yeah.
can. I
I
think
think
Ake maybe we get sub down or Fernandinho. Maybe you throw Fernandinho in to
yeah,
rest Rodri for the
Fernandinho
Champions
Rodri.
League.
Yeah, Fernandinho Rodri.
Mhm.
You know what? He may actually did Gundogan start the last game or did he come as a sub?
He came in as a sub.
Then he's gonna swap out Bernardo for McAtee.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because they're both left footers. And keep Gundo in. Yeah. Yeah. Remember that cross that Gundogan crossed to the lap that he scored the offside goal? Remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't talk to you. Did you see Pep? He said even though it was outside, we missed somebody with such a movement in the box.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
good cross and that was good movement. You know, it is so close though. It was a close offside, very close.
Very, very close. Yeah. Very, very close. Yeah, I think this is it, man. You know, well, I mean, we never know with Pep, right?
Mm.
But you know, this is not bad.
It's not a bad lineup. It's a lineup that is supposed to put away put away Norwich. Even if the lab market Fernandinho started, it's supposed to put away Norwich right now. The Norwich we have. You get my point? But
Yeah, I mean,
Fernandinho is doubtful. I doubt Fernandinho. That's the only one I doubt because Norwich still have a very useful lineup. You know. Let's see here. There's a comment by Charlie. Your team looks a bit weakened. Norwich are no turnover guys, and especially when it's UCL week, we need much rhythm. So he says the team is weakened, and
so
then
Charlie,
he's
who
brought.
would you Charlie, who would you change?
Charlie says he'll put Walker, Diaz, Stones, Cancelo, Rodri, Bernardo, Kevin De Bruyne, Raheem, Foden, Grealish. But come on, look, Charlie.
But
I think that
I think we agree with him on the front line. We have Foden, Grealish, and Sterling in front.
yeah,
The
I
only
don't think
difference,
it's weekend, does it? But Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, Rodri in
the only,
midfield. That's not
the only
weak.
difference is we don't have Kevin, right? For
And we don't have Cancelo.
Yeah, that's it.
And
That's
I
it.
think Diaz, that's what he's missing. But look, for it's either Diaz starts and gets benched, but Diaz has played a lot of games. You should know that. And I think Diaz would be very essential for the Champions League. You don't want him to get injured against Norwich. I don't know about what you think, Carl. Charlie, I think you don't
You
want
know,
Diaz
really,
getting injured
actually,
against.
Charlie has a point though. Let's put Diaz and Laporte. Just put
You want
Diaz
Diaz
on
in the port.
Diaz and
Okay, go
Laporte.
ahead.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Charlie, just for you, he wants John Stones and Diaz.
No, because you need Laporte's ability to switch to play with his left foot. That's why, and to break the lines, you
Okay,
need
so
that.
is that stronger for you, Charlie? That now we've got Diaz and Laporte, Walker and Zinchenko, and
Yeah.
then Rodri, Gundogan, Bernardo, then Foden, Grealish, and then Raheem. Is that better and stronger for you, Charlie? So look, that's the lineup, guys. If you've got
Yeah.
any suggestions, put them down in the comments. Thanks for watching us again. Me and Carl, we have had a long day. You can see Carl is not energetic anymore. There was no that energy from Carl. So he's gonna bring that energy for the Champions League preview. When are we having that Champions League preview, Carl?
Sunday night. It will be 4:30 UK, at 9:30 UK, 4:30 US Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, cool. So guys, look, thank you for watching again. Until next time, I hope we win and we continue. Peace.